When bad times come, life often seems to be full of darkness and negativity surrounds us from all sides. At such times, insecurities and apprehensions take over the heart and mind of a person. This is the time when we start feeling insecure about our existence, and this insecurity starts affecting our thoughts and decisions. In this video, I am going to tell you 2 things that you have to remember when you are going through a bad time in your life. There are moments in life when we don't feel everything is right. We feel that our life has stopped, or sometimes it feels that everything is over. But today I will tell you what you should remember in bad times. Just 2 things. With these 2 things, you will not only change your bad times but your whole life. Point number 1, there is a lesson hidden behind every difficult time. You must be thinking how this is possible. When we go through bad times, we only see sorrow and pain. But if you look carefully, you will definitely see some lesson behind every difficult time. A small lesson. Let me tell you a story. There was a small child once. He wanted to become a great cricketer. He promised himself that he would practice every day, but when he played a match, he would always lose. Every time he lost, his mother would explain to him that it is okay, son, this is an opportunity to learn, keep learning. The child thought that this is a difficult time, and his mother would explain to him that this is the time to learn. At first, the child did not understand his mother's words. He always felt sad on losing, but one day, after losing, he finally thought to himself that maybe my mother is right, and that day he realized that he has to learn from the mistakes he was making, where he was lacking. He improved his way of playing, and one day he wins the match. That day he learned that one should never be afraid of defeat, because every time you lose, you get to learn something new. Now I am going to give you a real-life example. You must have heard that Thomas Edison tried to make a ball more than 1,000 times. He kept on losing, whenever he failed, he did not think that he would never be successful. He thought that every time I am learning something new, and finally by using his learnings he gave the world a great invention, the light bulb. Similarly, Albert Einstein also did not perform well in his school, but he never lost courage, and finally he created such a sensation in the world of science that we remember till date. Did you understand what I am talking about? Every time losing is not a defeat. Every time there is no sorrow, there is some lesson behind it. There is a lesson behind every bad time. There is a hidden lesson, and when you know how to live life, then bad times do not matter. So always remember this, my first point, that behind every bad time there is a hidden education. There is a hidden lesson. There is a hidden lesson. Point number 2, you have to remember in bad times that after every darkness there is definitely light. Every evening definitely has a morning. There is a big truth in this thing. It will motivate you a lot to come out of bad times. Whenever you are going through bad times, you should remember that darkness is never forever. Just like morning comes after night, similarly good times definitely come after bad times. Once upon a time, a farmer was very happy with his farming. Everything was going well, but one year his crop dried up. Rain did not come on time. He got upset. He tried every way but could not do anything because the thing was in the hands of God. The farmer was very sad, but he was not getting courage. He thought that if it is dark today, then there will definitely be light tomorrow. He, along with his friend farmers, made many changes in his farming. Which seed to sow according to the weather, which fertilizer to put according to the water. And then the miracle happened. The miracle happened because if you work hard, do your work, if you do what you should do, then good times are bound to come after every bad time. Have you ever thought, why do you need to dream so big? Once at the age of 14, there was a boy who dreamt of his life that he would become a very big singer. His name was Justin Bieber. He faced every difficulty for his dreams. When you get stuck in bad times, when you feel that everything is coming to an end, then you have to remember that sometimes life chooses us for bad times, so that we can learn and improve ourselves, and when we actually come out of that bad time, we are better than before, stronger than before, more successful than before. Once a friend of mine was very sad because he was not getting a job. He gave many interviews but failed every time. He told me that I don't think I can do anything in my life. I said, brother, have you thought how much strength you have inside you? You just have to believe in yourself, brother. It has hurt the heart. Look, words are small, sentences are small, but the meaning behind them is very big, because when a person believes in himself that I will do it, then he puts his heart and soul into it. He earns, he works hard, he sleeps less, he stays awake more, he works hard on your dreams, and in the end that person gets what he wants to do. So whenever bad times come, always remember two things. Point number one is that behind every difficult time there is definitely some lesson. Try to find out what this bad time is trying to say. What is it trying to teach? Are you able to learn all that it is teaching you? And point number two is that after every darkness there is definitely light. This difficult time will pass and then good times will come, and God willing. After that you will have a bad time, but that too will pass. Its advantage will be that you will become even better than better. This is a wheel which keeps moving. Whenever you are in sorrow, in pain, remember that you are not alone. Your family is with you, your dreams, your goals, you are yourself. And when you get so much in life, then it is not less, because some people do not have all this in their life. The difficulties of life cannot break you. If you are learning from them, if you are fighting against them, then these difficulties cannot harm you in any way. Take care of yourself, always be happy and work so hard that from the worst to the worst keep working hard even in the time. Do something big and make a name for yourself, not only in the country but also in the world.